Okay, so y'all, so listen, my baby brother and I were having a discussion, and this is what the discussion stemmed around. He has a total of 5 boys, all right? 3 of his boys are over the age of 21, 22. They're already graduated from high school, the whole 9 yards. His oldest boy is in the trucking business with him because my brother's in the trucking business, owns his own trucking company and everything. Now, with that being said, he has his fourth boy just graduated from high school. Now, his fourth boy, he's telling him to go to, the trucking business because that's what my nephew said he wanted to do. I'm trying to encourage my nephew and my brother to have my nephew to go to college as well. My brother doesn't see the need for college because this is his thing. This is what I said. I told him, I said, the odds are people who do not go to college and obtain a college degree 9 times out of 10 will end up in a laborer's job, like a blue collar job. Now, that is not absolute, which means that I am not saying that everybody with a degree won't end up with a laborer's job, just like I'm not saying that everybody that don't have a degree will end up with a laborer's job. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that I didn't want my nephew to put themselves in a box. My brother is also saying that the return on investment for college is not worth it because he's stating that, for example, we're from Michigan. So in Detroit, right here in Detroit where we're from, we have Ford, Chrysler, GM. So his thing is people can go in there without a high school diploma and get a job, and that job will pay them good money as opposed to somebody that's going to college, and then when they first get a job, they got to start back paying their college tuition, and not only that, but the job may not even pay that much. But my thing is, why not acquire both? Because no matter what, like I said, it's still a laborer's job, and the odds are most people break them bodies down so quick by the time that they get up to some age to, most of them get out on disability earlier. And so like I told him, what's really the purpose of getting these jobs that make all this money if you don't even live long enough or your body don't sustain long enough to be able to doggone spend the money? And so I said, you know what? I'll tell you what I would do. I'm going to go ask everybody else. I'm going to ask the public and ask them what do they say, because in my opinion, you can do both. You have to be smart about it. Now, when you're younger, yes, you can go out here and get all these jobs where you're beating the pavement and things like that. But as you start to get older, you need to be able to use this. So to be able to use this, you need some certificates, some things to say that you're qualified in those areas. Why? Because somebody gonna ask, okay? Somebody gonna ask, especially as you get older. As you get older, you got to have references. You got to have things that say that I'm qualified. And so what I'm telling him, the odds are when we start to get older, nobody wants to go to college. So I'm telling him to tell my nephews, go to college now while they're young, and that way they get them out the way, and then they can decide from there. Y'all tell me what y'all think below, because I'm all team college, and I'm team doing both. Okay, I'm team doing both. I have 3 degrees, and I also have a cosmetology license. So I'm team doing both. But of course, I understand, because my brother's like, listen, Yashika, people got to make money now. They ain't got time to be doing all these things that you did. Okay, so anyway, y'all tell me down below what y'all think. Are y'all team college or team just go ahead and do what you got to do to make the money now? Let me know below. Bye.